Presented by chargebackgurus.com.
Chargeback Prevention Alerts – Guaranteed Prevention Guide. When it comes to chargebacks, the fewer there are, the better. Whether they're legitimate or not, too many chargebacks can result in a merchant losing their ability to process credit card payments or ending up on the match list. Sometimes, a chargeback is initiated over an issue a merchant would have been happy to resolve in the customer's favor before getting the banks involved. Fortunately, you can recover this opportunity by utilizing chargeback prevention alerts. What are chargeback prevention alerts? Chargeback alerts are guaranteed to reduce chargebacks. With chargeback alerts, you receive a notification each time the consumer initiates a dispute. Upon receipt, you will have an opportunity to resolve the dispute before it becomes a chargeback. What happens when I get too many chargebacks? The biggest credit card networks, Visa, MasterCard and American Express, track your merchant chargeback ratio. If your chargeback ratio crosses a predefined threshold, your business will be deemed excessively risky and could lose its merchant account. You may also be placed in the Terminated Merchant File, TMF, which makes it challenging to get a merchant account from any other payment processor. What happens if I am labeled a high-risk merchant? Restrictions can include placing limits on the monthly processing volume, holding reserve funds to protect themselves from loss, and possibly even terminating the merchant account. What is the chargeback threshold? The exact threshold may vary from business to business. For example, some mom-and-pop stores may be categorized as low risk, while a high-volume online retailer might be viewed as high risk, with the threshold adjusted accordingly. What happens if I lose my merchant account? Businesses that lose their merchant accounts due to bad chargeback ratios may have difficulty opening an account with a new acquiring bank, leaving no alternative but to go with a costly, high-risk payment processor, or shut down their business altogether. You can safeguard your account by making use of chargeback prevention alerts. How can I lower my chargeback ratio? One of the best ways for a merchant to keep their chargeback ratio down is to sign up for a dispute resolution network that offers chargeback prevention alerts. How do chargeback prevention alerts work? A prevention alert puts the chargeback process on hold and notifies the merchant about it before it reaches the point of counting against their chargeback ratio. The merchant can then choose to proactively resolve the matter by issuing a refund. If the merchant believes the request is invalid, they can always opt to let the process play out and dispute the chargeback. What are the benefits of chargeback prevention alerts? The primary advantage of chargeback prevention alerts is that they allow merchants to resolve customer issues before they officially become a chargeback. By doing so, the merchants are not penalized by either the card networks or their acquiring banks. Merchants have to pay fees for chargeback prevention alerts. But in the long term, paying these fees can be a lot more cost-effective than dealing with the expenses and lost revenue associated with having your account suspended or terminated. Who are the major providers of chargeback prevention alerts? The two major dispute resolution networks offering chargeback prevention alerts are Verify and Atoka. Is Verify or Atoka better for chargeback alerts? Each company offers a somewhat different range of coverage when it comes to which banks are in their network. To intercept a chargeback request successfully, the request must be initiated at an issuing bank in their network. Verify is expanding its network, but currently has better coverage in the United States, while Atoka has more coverage in Canada, Ethiopia, and Asia. Is there a difference between Verify and Atoka chargeback alert fees? Both Verify and Atoka charge fees when a chargeback prevention alert is issued, and both require a merchant to take action on an alert within 24 hours of receiving it. If an alert is ignored, the chargeback proceeds as usual, but the fee is still charged by the prevention alert network provider. Can I sign up with both Verify and Atoka for chargeback alerts? Signing up with both networks, Verify and Atoka, can provide a merchant with the greatest amount of chargeback alert coverage and provide the ability to prevent more chargebacks. However, there is a significant overlap amongst the banks included in each network, since both network providers are competing to have the major issuing banks in their network. If a merchant receives an alert from both networks, they're obligated to pay fees to both companies, which can be costly, even though the merchant needs only one alert to prevent a dispute. Why let a chargeback management company handle chargeback alerts for me? Working with a chargeback management company, who is an authorized reseller of Verify and Atoka prevention alert programs, means that you have the coverage of both Verify and Atoka and never have to worry about the overlapping alerts. Merchants therefore do not have to pay for duplicate alerts. When you hire a chargeback management company, you have a dedicated team that responds to chargeback prevention alerts within the required time frame. This way, you never have to worry about failing to respond in time. Whereas, when a merchant signs up for alerts directly with the networks, the burden of resolving the alert falls on the merchant. Some chargeback management companies offer an intuitive dashboard, where you can manage the alerts from different networks in one portal, versus logging in to multiple systems to track your prevention alerts. A chargeback management company may even offer a 100% chargeback prevention guarantee when a prevention alert is handled. This means if an alert, after issuing a refund, still turns into a chargeback, the management company will refund 100% of your alert fee. Lastly, a chargeback management company may change the same fee that is charged by the alerts networks. Plus, you get all the additional benefits listed above. How do chargeback prevention alerts work? New merchant, 45 to 60 days. Haven't processed any transactions before. Existing merchant, 20 to 30 days. Never enrolled in a prevention alert network before. Existing merchant, no delay. Previously enrolled in prevention alerts, but switching providers. What percentage of chargebacks can be prevented by chargeback prevention alerts? The percentage of chargebacks that can be intercepted by the prevention alert network depends on these factors. Transaction count. The more transactions, the better the coverage. Customer bank location. US customer base has better coverage than overseas. Years in business. Established businesses can have better coverage than new merchants. What is the cost of a prevention alert? The cost can vary on your prevention alert count. The cost ranges from $35 to $40 per alert received. What do I need to get started with a chargeback prevention alert network? To get your merchant accounts enrolled in the prevention alert network, you need to provide the following information: merchant or business name, business registered address, merchant account descriptor, name as it appears on a customer credit card statement, merchant account number, the ID provided by your payment processor, access to your sales system to issue refunds and resolve the alerts. Are chargeback prevention alerts the best way to prevent chargebacks? Participating in chargeback prevention alerts programs can be expensive, but losing your merchant account could cost you your business altogether.
To learn more, visit chargebackgurus.com.